Hi, the Joyful Agent coming to you today with Stacy Liao from Golden Genie Organizing. Thanks for coming and talking to me today, Stacy.
Thank you for having me.
Stacy has a wonderful service that helps people to get ready for moves or to organize and also downsize.
Yes.
I've been through the downsizing myself. I used to live in a 4-bedroom sprawling ranch home with 2 living areas. Now I'm in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath duplex. And so I've been through the downsizing process, and it can be a challenge. I think for me, the 2 biggest challenges were letting sentimentality sort of getting in the way. I had things of my grandmother's, things that my father had made for me, and making those decisions about what to keep and what to throw away or to have. How do you help people when it comes to deciding what to do with those special objects in their lives?
Well, first of all, we're Americans, so we love our stuff.
Yes, we do love our stuff.
And we are very sentimental about history. So things that we got from our parents and our grandparents, we feel like we'll never get again. And those things make it harder to get rid of. And so we need to realize, are we going to use this item again? Is there somebody that could use it even more? Is there somebody in our family, somebody that will take as much pride as we do in that treasure? And the other thing is to remember that we still have those memories, and those memories are important. That is the thing that millennials are really good at, is they're about experiences, and we need to remember that just because we get rid of an item doesn't mean that those experiences or those memories go away.
Right.
And then we need to realize that the millennials, because they're about experiences and less about our treasures, is that 30 years and below is not interested in anything from 30 years old and above. So you and I are inheriting from our parents, who inherited from their parents and great-grandparents. And the millennials are not interested in those things. And so we need to kind of get creative when it comes to, if we're going to get rid of things and we're going to donate or gift or sell something, is that if your children or your grandchildren hesitate, they're really not interested in those things. They're being kind to you. And so my job is to help people get creative. How can we get rid of or donate or gift or sell something?
Right.
So for instance, I got a 109-year-old teapot set that was handed down in family, and they said, what do we do? So we have a wonderful children's advocacy center that is local, and so I took the teapot set and I embellished it, and I donated it to the Children's Advocacy Center, and they auctioned it, and they got money for their services.
Oh.
So that's an alternative to gifting or selling.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the other issues I dealt with when we were downsizing was, what if we need this? How do you help people walk through that process of deciding, how to travel light, I guess, through life?
Right. So again, as Americans, we use about 20% of what we have stored in our home.
20%?
20%. And 1 in 4 of us does not park inside our 2-car garage because we might need those things later on.
Wow.
So we need to think.
So maybe in our listening, we should just call it a storage room instead of a garage.
Right. So have you truly used those things? Have you really worn those clothes? We only wear about 20% what's in our closet. So have you truly worn those things? Keep a timeline of those items. When was the last time I truly used that item, and how often do I use it? How often we're in Texas, how often do we wear coats? So we have probably 4 of them on average.
Yeah.
So we need to just keep a timeline of how much we use. If we have books, count the books. How many books do you have? If you counted all the books in your home, there's 365 days in a year. How many books do you actually read in a year? And when was the last time you read all those books? So it's things like that that can help us realize, did we actually use it, or do we think we've actually used all those items?
Wow, that's a great tip. 20%. I'm trying to put, I'm gonna go home tonight and look and,
So you
Is
can,
it-
you can take your hangers and you hang them backwards.
okay,
Okay, so the hook is pointed out. At the end of the month, how many things did you hang back the hanger that way?
wow, okay,
Yeah.
very cool. All right, well, this has been so enlightening. So if somebody wanted to get a hold of you, have you come out, go through their closet or their garage, or help them get ready for a big move, how would they get a hold of you?
So you can go to goldengenieorganizing.com. It's a free consultation to come out, take a look. It's confidential, and see if your organizer is a good fit. It's important that you feel as comfortable with your realtor as you do with an organizer.
Absolutely.
You need to feel comfortable with each other. You need to be on the same communication wavelength, and then have the same kind of vision. It's all about the customer's vision and what the customer wants. And so an organizer needs to be able to communicate and recognize that this is what your customer wants.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so goldengenieorganizing.com. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.